I understand it's real hard. It's real hard to make a live service game pop off. How do you get a live service game to pop off though? I mean, it has to be typically innovative. It has to have something that no other game has. It has to launch at the perfect time. It has to connect with content creators who want to make content for it. And ultimately, like, content creators also don't really know what they want until they see it. And that's the thing. Nobody really thought, and this was one I had very wrong. I didn't think Helldivers 2 looked like it was going to be particularly interesting. I was like, yeah, I remember saying, I think some people will enjoy it. It doesn't look like it's for me though. And then I played it at launch. I was like, oh, I get it. This is great. You know, and it clicked. But I didn't know what I wanted until I actually got my hands on it and I saw it. And the problem with a lot of these companies is that they're trying now very early on to get content creators and streamers and stuff to talk with them and be like, what would you want out of this? And I think it's the flip side of designing games by focus group, because it's basically the same thing, but instead of players, it's the content creators. And I think ultimately people just don't know what they want until you show it to them. You have to have a visionary. You have to have somebody that is like, no, you want this. This is going to be amazing. I have this idea for a game. It's going to be awesome. Here you go. That's what it's going to take. Like, stop trying to cater to me. Give me something that you believe in and are passionate about. And if it's good, I'll connect with it. You know, like, don't try to build something for me. Don't try to do that where you're just trying to like check off whatever boxes you think will appeal to me. Make a solid game you believe in and that you actually are passionate about, you know? Because even games, like, some people might be like, well, isn't that the opposite of what you want? No, like, when you're trying to appeal to certain people based on their identity or what checkboxes you think are associated with them, you end up with these kind of pandering games like a Saints Row reboot, where it's like, you can tell they thought, our demographics look like this. Our expected player base is in this age range. What are most common things with those people? Oh, student loans. Let's make our characters have student loans. Oh, they're frustrated because they can't afford houses. Let's make these characters talk about how they can't afford a house and they have to all live together as roommates. You can tell that that's what happened. Like, that's what they were trying to do. But it didn't work because, again, they were just trying to pander to the audience. Stop trying to pander. Just make a good game. You know, like, just make a good game. It's really not that complicated. Really, really quite simple.